Hey everyone, welcome to Bouldering in Dayton Pocket, which is an area in Tennessee, in Chattanooga. It's a really amazing area. There's so much world-class climbing down there. I'm getting started on a route called Out Crackhouse. What a name, Out Crackhouse V7. Starts in this cave and you kind of work up a crack feature and then make your way over right. Probably crux right there, that kind of reaching up move. And then here is a little bit tricky. You had to go out right and match like a kind of slopey pocket and then really rock down onto the feet in order to go out right. And once you went out right, the route's basically done. You can just do a really big move to an amazing lip and then work your way out of the top. There was a massive boulder like right under where you top out, so that's why we have the pad right there. Some pretty classic comedy. So yeah, just getting the send there, feeling pretty good. This next route is called Future Spray. It's a really awesome V9. It is on this roof section called the Dayton roof, where one of my other projects is. This became a project to me on this trip. Really awesome route. So it's called Squeeze the Fridge. It's all about compression. So here you see I'm kind of on both sides of it. The way it starts is down low I start with 2 toe hooks, and you kind of immediately start just working your way out and compressing between right and left. Such a cool piece of rock. There's 2 different ways to do it, I eventually found out. There is the toe hook beta, which I found out about a little later, and there's the heel hook compression way. The heel hook compression way where you kind of just are keeping your right hand and right foot on the right side, left hand and left foot on the left side, is good if you're really strong. You can just kind of pop heels up there and you're slapping along this like huge span, and they're pretty good, but they're kind of a little bit slopey, especially on the right side further up. But the double toe hook beta is something I saw where you get both toes up on the left side and then actually just work your hands out almost like a clock, a few moves until you get to this really great rail. What's nice is that once you hit that rail, you go into a V5 called Reconciliation. That's really quite doable. So a lot of the boulders here just revolve around getting that rail and controlling it. The toe hook beta is so cool here though, so I just commit only to the right side with my hands, work my way up, and that's that really good rail right there. And here all I have to do is, actually my closest go, I just have to get out and grab a horn. This is from inside the cave, just a view at the homies. Some other people climbing at this crag, which is really fun. And I gave his toe hook beta quite a few burns. It was a little more generous on my skin, but if I didn't get those toes positioned perfectly, I'd come off every single time. They did not feel great unless you got them in this really great spot, like this really specific spot, I should say, where there's just enough texturing on the rock to make it good. Otherwise, the 2 areas next to it are really slopey, so your toes will pop right off if you don't get it right. I did give the compression way a few goes. This is probably my best attempt on the compression sort of way to climb this. And really here what I have to do is get that left horn, and that's what I was going for on my last attempt. And if I can get that horn and the rail, it is done. It is absolutely done. You're in the V5 there. So I was super close. My boy CJ there. Super close to getting it, but ended up moving on. We only had 2 days to climb, so did a lot of projecting and a lot of falling and not necessarily a lot of sending, but I got a Honeycomb V10. This is one of my major projects. So this is actually also a combination of a previous trip that we did. Took a few shots from that, and we did try Honeycomb this second time we were down there as well. The way that we were working this, so if you were to watch other videos, a lot of people do this bicycle beta for the crux. Basically, there's 2 moves that are V10 that are really hard, and the rest of it's pretty doable. So from the beginning here, you see we're just going out left, doing a toe hook, right hand, and then you bump out left to a crimp. Here's where the crux begins. So the way I was attempting it is by walking my feet over to that rail that I was talking about earlier that starts Reconciliation, and sitting low on the heel, and then you come in and grab this slopey pinch from the crimp. Once you have that, all you have to do is go out and grab the rail, and then once again, you're pretty much done. You can drop it from there, but you have this really great holds. Honeycomb is such a cool climb though. It's this beautiful honeycomb features underneath this massive cave. It's really accessible spot, and there you can see So that's from the start. All I had to do is go out left and just grab that rail. But I really struggled. I was unable to do so. It felt so close. I got to this crux quite a few times, as you can see here. Taking a lot of falls. And I was able to stick it a few times, but I never was able to go out and actually match that rail, the left heel to left hand. So here, just one last boulder that we were trying is Riverdance, really beautiful. One of the most iconic boulders in the South. It's located on this really beautiful spot right alongside the river. It's one of the things I love about this area, the Dayton Pocket. There's this gorgeous river that you hike along, and you can hear a great amount of the time. Some of the boulders, like one of the crags, is called White Noise, and all you hear is the rushing of the river in the background. It's very therapeutic. So here, both of us trying the heel hook start on Riverdance. We actually did work on Riverdance a different day with some other people and had some pretty great goes. But yeah, CJ and I just trying to pull hard. Really starts low, and then you kind of go out right to this crimpy top to a slopey kind of, the hold on the right side, and then rock on your heel, bump the left hand up twice, and from there I lost some footage. We didn't get this end. Stay posted for more. Get some more footage up in here, some more outdoor climbs. Thanks for watching, fam. Peace.